Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today, Mondays are normally supposed to be my workout update video. However, I've decided to put that off for a little bit until I can show some progress and get more of, a momentum going, because I'm tired of getting on camera with no update. So I've decided just to kind of wait for a minute, but I am doing well working out. I've incorporated jogging again back into my routine, and I'm doing a much better job of getting my workouts in. I just don't have enough progress that I feel like it's worth a video. So instead, I am going to be doing a different type of video today. It's kind of a goal-related video, a 2020 related video, as those are super popular right now. And I figured today I would share with you my word for the year. So this is kind of circulating Instagram and Facebook, and I don't know where it started. I'm not quite sure where I got it from. I think I got it from a personal development book, but I can't be sure of where I got this idea from. But I know a lot of people are doing it, so I know I'm not alone. But it's to pick a word for the year and make that word something you strive to do in 2020. So I have had words in the past, but I can't honestly tell you what those words have been. So I'm hoping that with putting it out on the internet and creating a video, I can not only stay focused on my word this year, unlike what I've done in the past, but also be able to look back in a year and see if I've actually done what my word is. So I hope that makes sense. It's just a word that you want to strive to. It can be anything. It can be courage, confidence, health, consistency. That's Jared's word for the year. It can really be anything. It doesn't even have to be one word. It could be like a small phrase. It can be anything you want it to be. It's just supposed to be kind of something you keep in the back of your mind all year and work towards accomplishing or becoming more of or less of that word. It could be a reverse. I've not seen this, but I don't see why you couldn't make a word of something you don't want to be, like lazy or I don't know what other negative word, angry or sad, or it could be the opposite. Instead of something you strive to be, you could pick a word that you are right now that you want to strive to not be in 2020. So that's just an idea thrown out there. Like I said, I did not create this one word for your year thing. A lot of other people do it and are doing it. I'm sure someone that wrote a book created it. I just don't know who that is. I cannot remember. Like I said, I learned. Was that the right phrase? I heard about it a couple years ago. So anyways, all that being said, my word for 2020 is bold. B-O-L-D, bold. I want to be more bold this year. And I think it's a good fit for me. This is bold, what I'm doing, as in trying to get a YouTube channel up and running and, being willing to put my face and myself out on the internet, telling strangers my goals and my passion and, all that stuff. I think that's pretty bold of me. But there are definite areas in my life that I'm not bold, that I need to be more bold about. I am a pretty, I don't want to say easygoing person, because I definitely have my moments where I'm super no, things need to go this certain way, especially when it comes to my work. I'm super particular about my work, and I have a really good work ethic, and so, but I'm more a person where I don't stick up for myself as often as I should. I'm just very passive in that way. I do not like conflict. I'm horrible with conflict. Any way that I am able to sneak around an uncomfortable situation, I will. I think most people are like that, to be honest. I mean, there are some people who are just super prone to, handling conflict and are just super hands-on and hit things right as they come and stuff. And I really do envy those people, although I think some people can go a little bit too far being aggressive. But I wish I could be more that way versus the way that I currently am, where I am super passive. I do not like conflict. I do not like making anyone upset with me or angry. I just hate all of that. I would rather go crawl under a rock than have someone be mad at me. It's kind of like that. I think it's this Office episode where Pam and was going to see Karen, and she said something about like, I don't like people not liking me, and I related to that because that is totally me. I don't like thinking that there are people out there that do not like me. So anyways, that causes me not to be bold sometimes. Sometimes it means that I would rather do this, but everyone else wants to do that, and I just kind of, okay, whatever, or even in my relationship with my husband, sometimes, there's something that I really want to do or something that I want, and he has a differing opinion, and I just kind of fold to his opinion. And on that topic, kind of getting sidetracked a little bit, this is kind of like a chatty video with no real point other than expressing my word. That's not always a bad thing, being easygoing and kind of, non-confrontational and go with the flow type person. And, if you want that and I want this, but I'm not super into my way necessarily, that's not a bad thing to be willing to give maybe a little more than another person. I think that can be a good thing. I think, as far as Jared and I go, our relationship, I think, it works really well because I'm kind of more of the giver. And this is not saying anything bad about Jared. It's just kind of how we work, where I'm a little bit more flexible, a little bit more willing to compromise than he is. He is the most stubborn man I have ever met. Hands down, he'll say he's stubborn. He is super stubborn. He gets it honestly from his dad and his grandpa. They're both very stubborn people. But it works with me kind of being more passive. However, there is a point where it's not okay. And I kind of let it get to that point where I am not bold enough, and then I get myself in a situation where I'm telling person A what they want to hear, and then I'm telling person B over here what they want to hear because I just want to be, everyone's friend. Well, then person A and person B get together and they talk about, and they have separate opinions or separate, things, and then, but when they collide, then, I'm kind of in the middle of something that I shouldn't be in because I told person A what they wanted to hear, told person B what they wanted to hear, and I never really told anyone what I thought, if that was with person A or person B or something totally different. But I wouldn't share that, opinion because I just didn't want to make either person upset or mad. So it's bit me quite a few times, and I'm trying to work on it. I'm trying to be more bold and more, forward with my, beliefs and my, just if I think something's right or wrong, if I'm asked my opinion, to be more bold with my answer. Like I said, there is a good thing about not being overly bold, not bold, but overly, I hope I'm making sense. There is a line that crosses over to obnoxious. Like, I don't want to be obnoxious about my opinions and beliefs and everything, because there is that line where it's like, okay, enough, But I just want to be more bold in my decisions and my confidence level. I want to be bold with my work. I'm always the type of person that's like, when I do something, it's like, oh, I hope I didn't mess up, or if I messed up, I'm sure I did, or like, oh, I made a mistake, big surprise there. I'm always kind of like doubting myself or putting myself down a little bit instead of being like, no, I know I did a good job because I'm good at my job and I know what I'm doing, like I need to be more that way versus the other way, and just working on that in my work and my relationship and, you know, my personal life and family and all of that stuff. So that's my word for the year. Like I said, bold. And I think this was more of a rambly, just kind of talk through video. I'll be curious to see if anyone likes it. If you do, please give that that thumbs up button a like. Is that what it is? And subscribe to this channel for more videos. I will be back tomorrow. And please leave video ideas down below. I have some in my head that's just going to take a while to film. But yeah, if you stuck through this rambly video, please leave a comment down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.